Hello there everyone, it's me Desiree. Thanks for clicking on my video. I have my Ulta haul update to share with you today, and yeah, let's just jump into it. So the first thing I want to mention is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. Why did I wait so long to try this? This is outstanding. This is just a perfect product. There aren't a lot of things I have that I call perfect, but this is one of them. This is absolutely outstanding. So it says it's a color correcting full coverage cream plus anti-aging hydrating serum, and it has SPF 50. This is awesome. Like, I cannot get over how great it is. It did come with a brush though, and I don't really like this brush for this foundation. This feels like you're putting on a moisturizer. It doesn't feel like foundation. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't look cakey. I do prefer putting it on with my fingers, like doing most of the work with my fingers and then getting a damp sponge and kind of just blending the whole thing out. And then if I want a little bit more coverage, which is rare with this stuff, I don't even use concealer when I use this. If I want a little bit more coverage, like I had these sunspots on my forehead that I hate, I'll get a little tiny bit more, dab it on there, blend it out. This is great. I mean, it wears on me all day long without breaking up or separating. The only two things I look for in a foundation: I don't want it to oxidize, and I don't want it to break up on my skin. If it starts wearing away naturally, like say at the end of my workday, if I've been working hard or sweating in my face or whatever, and it starts wearing away and my chin starts looking red or my nose or whatever, I don't really mind that, as long as it's not breaking up in those little dots and it just looks strange. This doesn't oxidize or break up on my face. It wears all day long. I've been wearing this even on days where I don't wear any other makeup because it's just that good. It looks like my skin. It looks natural. It does get kind of dewy. I know everyone has their threshold from what is oily and what is dewy. I think it looks dewy, but I have read other reviews where people say it looks oily. But we all have our own idea of what that is. For me, I think it's dewy. I love it. I don't set it with powder or anything because I just love the look it gives to my skin. Why did I wait so long to try this? If you've tried this, please tell me you love it as much as I do, because holy moly, it's great. And I was just wondering the other day if they have a concealer, like if they have a CC plus concealer, because I would love to try it. And I ended up getting an IT Cosmetics concealer in my Ipsy bag, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this home run product right here, I absolutely love it. Except the brush. The brush I don't love for that foundation. I think my cat, I have this box sitting on my lap, this box right here, with all the products in it, and look what my cat just did. He walked over here and stuck his little teeth in there. That'll never not be amusing to me. Anyway, this brush is super duper soft, and it came for free with the foundation, which is the only reason I purchased it, and I can't get over how good it is. Anyway, it's the Airbrush Blurring Foundation Brush, and it is from IT Cosmetics. Insanely soft brush. I do really like this for foundation though, but I don't like it for that specific one because that one is so creamy and it feels more like you're putting on lotion that I just don't like the look of it blending out with this brush. But this is a nice brush for other foundations, and I do like the little cap that it comes with, which is nice. Okay, let's move on. The next thing I had bought was the Mario Badescu facial spray, the chamomile and lavender. This is awesome. It has that really nice salty lavender that I really love. I have been using this at night. The scent doesn't linger as long as I thought it would, which is good though, because I know if it did linger for a long time, I'd be complaining right now that the scent lingers too much and gives me a headache. But the scent is like a perfect amount. It lets you have that nice refreshing mist on your face and like a lavender. Thought someone was at the door. Anyway, this is really good. It's just like the other one, the rosewater one. The green tea one, I find that scent lingers way too long. It smells like a body spray. But this is just like the rosewater one. If you like the way that does something for your face, it's moisturizing. It's just a nice extra little princess step, and I love it. Next thing that I really like that I purchased were the Pacifica underarm deodorant wipes. These are awesome. I actually thought these were going to be like a wipe you could use on your whole body. Like say it was hot outside, you went to the gym. I never go to the gym. Why did I say that? But you know, if you're just out and about and you're kind of having a rough day, I thought these would be good for the whole body. I wouldn't recommend them for the whole body. They're definitely just underarm wipes. I have a hair stuck on my lips. All right, got it. Anyway, they're super coconut smelling, but coconut like coconut milk smelling, not that like tropical kind of scent. And what's interesting about these is they feel very sticky when you're using them. Like just rubbing them under your arms, they feel very sticky, but it doesn't stay sticky. And I noticed that I don't smell the scent of these too strongly until I start sweating. Then I start smelling this coconut smell a lot. And it's definitely just a deodorant, not an antiperspirant. But, so of course you're still going to be sweating a little bit. I wouldn't recommend these like during the summer, especially if you're someone who sweats. I have only been using these on my days off from work when I'm just kind of around the house or going to get groceries and stuff like that. But if I'm at work and I'm actually working, I'm not going to want to depend on just this. But these are really nice to have, and I've been really enjoying them a lot. The other Pacifica thing I bought was this eyeshadow palette. It's in the shade called Beachy Punk. It's their mineral eyeshadows. They are vegan and cruelty-free. I've been really liking these eyeshadows, and I was kind of wary at first because Pacifica has these quads that I talked about in the haul video that are freaking outstanding eyeshadows, like silk, unlike any formula you've ever seen in your life. And when I saw this, they didn't perform exactly the same, but they are still very good. The shades you see here are the shades you're going to get on your lids with zero fallout. I have really been enjoying this palette a lot. Of course, that dark one has gone unused because it's just not my thing. But all the rest of them, I'm really liking. Like, I almost want to go buy all the other ones of this kind of style of palette that they have out, because they have a few different ones with different names on them and different color selections. And I thought this was the only one they had, though. That's why I picked this one. But I have been really liking it. And then the other items that I picked up is the Cover FX. This was called Perfect Highlighting Palette. I don't want to show you the mess I have on my bed. But yeah, this was that thing that I thought I want to get another one. And when I went to Ulta yesterday, they still had this. They still had the display out, and they still had 3 of these palettes there. And I contemplated it. I was looking right at them going, just pick it up. Just pick it up and you'll just get it. And it'll be 25 bucks and it'll be worth it. You'll have it for the rest of your life because you'll never finish it. And then I talked myself out of it. This is awesome. I have been liking every single shade in here. They're not over-the-top highlights, and Cover FX is a brand that I have just been so into right now. They had a few items on the Sephora. They have like that weekly wow where they put a few items on clearance every week. And they had their Click Stick concealer foundation and their highlight sticks on sale. So I picked up one of each, and I have been loving those products so much. So Cover FX is a brand I got my eye on right now. And this is awesome. These can be built up to be a little more intense, but in my opinion and the way I've been enjoying them is on the lighter side. And they're awesome. Absolutely love it. I wanted to buy 2 of these palettes. The next thing I got was this little duo from BareMinerals. This brush, look at it. I mentioned this in the haul video. It came like this kind of smashed in the box, and I haven't been able to get it to go back to normal. So the brush is a little bit of a bust, but the powder is awesome. This is the Invisible Light Translucent Powder in the shade Glow. This has a lot of glitter in it though, a lot of glitter and a lot of shimmer. You can use this as a highlight on your face, and it's going to be an obvious kind of sparkly highlighter. I have used this all over my face several times, and I love it, which is weird because when I use it on my whole entire face, I don't notice any of the glitter or the shimmer. But when I use it on my bare skin, like say I'm just going to go do the laundry today and I don't want to put makeup on, and I just want some powder on my face because I'm feeling a little shiny, if I put this on my face, I will see all the glitter and all the shimmer. But on top of foundation, I don't really notice it. I don't know what it is, but I do really enjoy this powder. It doesn't put any color on my face, but it does have a nice sheen to it. I don't know what I'm hearing, but I keep thinking someone's at the door. Anyway, moving right along. The next thing was the L'Oreal Galaxy Lumiere holographic eyeshadow. I think the word holographic is a little too loosely used nowadays. Literally anything, they'll call it holographic. Just I think because it's just trendy, I don't know. But this shade is freaking awesome. I have been using this so much. I used it recently in a video. I didn't use it in the video. I was wearing it in the video. But I have been reaching for this all the time just to put on top of any eyeshadow. It just makes it look so cool. It's a really cool purple shade. It has all this cool like duochrome, iridescent-y. I don't think I'm using the right words, but it's beautiful. It's a really nice shade and I love it. I know they had a couple of other shades and I almost want to go see about getting another one of a different shade because I am thoroughly enjoying this one a lot. 2 more things actually. Is that it? Yeah, 2 more things. These are both from Tarte. First up was the Park Avenue Princess bronzer. I mentioned this in a video, products I talked myself into, because yes, I talked myself into it. Did I need it? Not in a million years, but it's awesome. I really love this bronzer. It is a really nice shade for me, and as long as I use like a light hand, not that it's over pigmented, but I think you can take it in that direction, which is good for some other skin tones. And it does seem to have a little bit of sheen in it, but I don't really notice it too much on my skin, which would be nice. I wouldn't mind the sheen at all, but this is a really good this is a really good bronzer. I'm glad I bought it. And then the last thing, which I'm kind of like I almost regret purchasing it. Not that it's bad, I just didn't need it. This is the Tarte Hamptons Weekender contour palette. It's super cute. I love this thing. I set it on my shelf like a little book. And when you open it up, you get these 3 powder products in here: a highlighter, a matte blush, and a matte bronzer. They're all good. They all work. I like them a lot. I hate the smell of this though. It's like that chocolate vanilla smell that I just don't like. The scent does linger on your face though, so if that's something that bothers you, you might not like this. But they're good. It's a good product. It's just not something I needed. And I think that's it. That's my haul update. Thanks so much for clicking on my video, and I will see you in another one. Goodbye.